Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to Live Weekend Nutrition Habit. I'm Brian Beecraft, registered dietitian, and this is our 10th and season finale of our first season. Tonight, we're going to learn a little bit about food and mood. And there's a lot of new research about how the foods that you eat affect your gut health, and your gut sends a lot of signals to your brain. In fact, over the 90% of the signals between your brain and your gut go from your gut to your brain, not the other way around. So the food that you're eating, and as it's digesting, is really telling your brain what's going on in your body. It tells your brain whether you're well, whether you're ill, whether you've eaten something that it doesn't recognize or doesn't want. And they're showing how you can improve not only inflammation that causes arthritis, back pain, and other pain that you may be feeling in your body, but it also affects your mood and spirit, and it can have important psychological effects as well. So this week I'm focusing on 2 anti-inflammatory recipes, and I'll explain what I mean by anti-inflammatory recipes. Anti-inflammatory recipes are foods that have some sort of compound or substance, maybe multiple, that actually prevent disease or prevent free radical damage from entering cells, which causes pain and inflammation. So the first recipe I have for you tonight is turmeric carrot ginger soup. And before I get to that, I want to remind you to visit our website, mynutritionhabit.com, to like our page if you have not already, and welcome to our new visitors. And also, you can check out the entire video library of Season 1 on my YouTube channel, My Nutrition Habit. So with that in mind, I've got here the ingredients for the recipe. All vegetable. This is actually, both recipes are actually keto friendly if you're following that. We have some yellow and orange carrots. I have some chopped up fennel here. I have some cut up leeks, just the white part and just the beginning of the green part. I have my favorite spice, turmeric, which is responsible for most of the anti-inflammatory compounds in there. I have some diced fresh ginger. I have a little bit of garlic and some black pepper, which is very important because of this helps the turmeric do its job. So black pepper and turmeric go together. You want to remember that. I have some low sodium vegetable broth and some olive oil and a little bit of parsley when we're done, and also some light coconut milk, which will give this creamy texture. And so what I'm going to do, we'll take this over here. We're going to add olive oil to our pan. It's nice and hot. And I'm going to take the fennel, carrots, and the leeks. I'm going to start to stir those up.
We need to start to cook there like slowly, right?
Yeah, you'll want to, these will cook for about a few minutes. Get them nice and soft.
That's pretty. It's fun because it's our last show for the first season, and it will be fun explain. I try to tell the people all the things will be happening to us.
Well, it's been a ride so far, hasn't it?
They don't know, yeah.
Please, if you haven't seen, I think it's episode 4, you haven't seen Choke on Chicago Pizza, check it out.
Yeah,
It's
where
good.
the ghost almost died live.
Yeah. There are some episodes where we were literally finishing prep seconds before we went on. A little time crunch,
Yeah.
but we both have full-time jobs, so
Yeah. But the day that, remember, before the show, we start to smell like wax.
yeah, that's this cooktop. It's a nice cooktop, but apparently the knobs come on rather easily. My Instant Pot made nice with the cooktop and started to melt into it. I think it was you, Coco, that recognized that.
Actually, I think was your incense, but then that is wax. I mean, it smells like wax, like candle. But well. Jennifer Lynn say, hello Brian.
Hi, Jennifer.
Yeah, he said, I use turmeric, fresh black pepper, and fresh ginger daily. That's good, good for you.
Wonderful.
Yeah. I love ginger, I love how it smells.
Ginger will help settle your stomach. It will help with any digestive problems. Turmeric will as well, as long as you don't eat too much of it. I should also mention this recipe. I made this recipe chilled. It is summer still, especially here in Florida. You may not be up for a hot soup. This soup both freezes well and tastes wonderful when you chill it. And it's really easy to make. I'm just going to add our ginger, the turmeric, the black pepper, and a little bit of garlic. And we'll get that put in here. The fennel gives this a nice, unique fragrance. Fennel sort of smells faintly of licorice, anise. Is the flavor you
Smells
smell.
so good. Vicky walks and say, hi, that look good. Hi, Mom.
How you doing? Mom's my most loyal fan. Okay, we have that down. We're going to add the vegetable broth and the coconut milk. And we'll stir all that
The
together.
vegetable broth need to be hot or warm?
No, the vegetable broth?
Uh-huh.
No, it's just room temperature. It's
No,
fine.
that don't matter really, right?
It doesn't matter. And then I'm going to put this and simmer it for about 20 minutes here on low. And when we're done, I'm going to take it off of here. If I can get it all in Pyrex dish. Let's say that I did.
Yeah, remember that in TV 20 minutes is nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's the magic of the
Magic of television. Okay, so I'm just going to take this and put it into my Ninja blender. You get the picture,
Oh yeah.
and
So-
when we're done,
Basically, this is the consistent of that is very creamy, very silky, right?
yes. So you'll see when pull the chilled version out. you have a nice
Wow.
creamy consistency soup.
And I have a question.
So
you can
we'll come up
eat
to this
that-
consistency.
You can eat that hot.
You can eat it hot or cold. Absolutely.
Like a gazpacho.
And if you want to give it some color decoration, you
Wow.
can put a little
Amazing.
Greek yogurt on here to give it a little more protein, and a little Italian parsley.
Beautiful.
And there you have a nice 200 calorie soup filled with almost every vitamin you can imagine, tons of minerals and antioxidants that will help relieve your pain, suitable for hot and cold weather.
Beautiful.
Moving on.
Yep.
Remember that you can, at any time during the show, feel free to type in your questions onto the live feed, and Coco will read them out. I'm happy to answer any questions you have about the recipes and or nutrition, so please don't be shy, and if you have a question, chances are others do as well. Okay.
Yeah, but it's important to say to people that we're expecting questions about the show, because the people start to asking if Brian is single. I mean, it's like, you can answer that.
I am single, yes.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Please.
Coco's
No.
he's also my dating manager, so he sets all that up. So give him a call. Okay. Now for moving on to the marinade.
Were we marinated?
So we're going to marinate some halibut, and halibut is a fish that is high in omega-3 fatty acids. You've probably heard of that before. It's the same fatty acid that's in olive oil, nuts, and seeds. And halibut is one of the more nutritious, I think dietitians would agree, one of the most nutritious of the fishes out there, up there with salmon. It doesn't have a really strong flavor. It's very firm and thick, and you can see the fillet has a white backing on it, and it's a very firm, meaty texture to it. So I have a halibut fillet here, and I'm going to make a marinade to sort of because it's such a meaty fish, I'm going to make a marinade to tenderize it. So what do we need for a marinade? I have an oil, olive oil, and I have an acid, lemon juice. And then we're going to throw in a little garlic as well. And this week, I'm excited to announce one of our sponsors. My friend Paulo Pincente has an herb store online called Paulo's Herbs, and he was good enough to send me this Bianco flavored seasoning, which is oregano, basil, coriander, garlic powder, onion powder, and a little bit of love. And so I'm going to put maybe a teaspoon or two in there.
We need to mention to all the people that we have a promotion coupon, right?
Yes, Paulo has given a coupon code. If you go to his website, paulosherbs.com, and put in your coupon code Brian10, and you'll get 10% off of your first order. So I'm going to put my herb.
You sell online?
Yes, it's an online store.
So I have a question. When you marinate that, you leave for how long? You can leave all night?
No, I would give this at least 2 hours, or at least 30 minutes, but no more than 2 hours, because after that it's going to start to break down the fish, and then it's going to kind of fall apart.
And usually that fish was frozen, right? We need to defrost or just put it frozen?
If you're going to do it, I would defrost it first to get the maximum benefit of the marinade. I got a fresh fillet from Whole Foods today, and it was on sale as well. So when you get it out of the refrigerator, you're going to have this nice marinated fillet. And I'm going to keep a little bit of the marinade as well. Okay. So get that pan nice and hot, and you're going to put the skin side down first on here.
We put olive oil there?
There was already
okay, sorry.
olive oil and marinade.
Sorry.
You don't really need to add any more. This dish comes out to about 310 calories, plus the 273. You get a nice dinner that's about the right amount of calories that you want. It's very filling, and it's keto friendly. There aren't a lot of carbs in both the recipes combined.
So Jennifer Lynn said, I love Halibut, very healthy fish. I got only at Whoa.
I don't see it fresh in places other than Whole Foods around here anyway.
Yeah.
You can certainly get it frozen at Publix. But after that turns, you're going to turn it over and do another three minutes on this, just to get it seared and coated. While that's cooking, we'll talk a little bit about the nutrition benefits of this and why these foods are so healthy. These foods, you want to make sure that you're trying to eat as simple a food as possible. In other words, you're not buying prepackaged box, bottle, bag foods that have lots of preservatives. That's where your digestive system tends to fall down. Your body doesn't recognize those extra ingredients, with the exception of some gums that might be used to make texture. Those, you want to get things that have ingredients that you recognize.
TV.
Chippy, we've got a little assistant here in the kitchen. Chippy is now.
Chippy is our assistant in the last program. Sorry about that, but it's real TV, so.
Okay. Back to cooking this. So we'll talk a little bit about the wine. I would serve this with a nice Sauvignon Blanc, probably from California. Napa Sauvignon Blancs tend to have a grassy herbal flavor, and that will go well with both the carrot soup and the ginger flavors in the carrot soup, as well as the halibut. This is Justin Vineyards. This is from the Central Coast. It has almost a clear texture to it. It's very light, fresh.
Amazing.
Terrific. Made to go with those Bianco herbs. Okay, so now So, I have dinner in very little time. A nice halibut fillet. Put a few more herbs on here to give it. These herbs, of course, also add antioxidant and health benefits. The oregano is good for your lungs. There you go, less than 500 calories. The fish should flake apart.
Cool.
How about that?
Really, and really fast, actually. Right?
Yeah, it really is. It's even chopping the vegetables, it isn't that hard to
I
chop
think
the
that
carrots or leeks.
The only that really take time is chop it up. The rest is just mix it and simmer
Yep,
it.
and if you want to chill it, of course it takes some chill time.
Yeah.
So, Coco, are there any?
Thank you very much for joining us in this crazy, amazing adventure that we decided to start. Personally, I think it was really challenging for both of us. We grow a lot. I mean, like friends, we discovered how many things we can do where you have passion, where you have love for the things you can do. And I hope we can join us in the next season. We promise that we'll be get way much better with new aprons and
New aprons
and new assistants, no dogs on the set, and probably we have a life insurance for the host, so in case something's happening for him. And
We're gonna
go.
We're going to be working on some really new ideas for the show as well, and some guest hosts, and try to focus a little bit more on the nutrition aspects of the recipes, hopefully providing you with some ways that you can improve your health while still affording foods that you like to eat, and in a very flavorful and well-textured way. So with that, we will see you this fall for season 2, and I hope that you all stay safe and well, and we will see you then.
Yeah.